his girlfriend, my daughter, that she gave him permission. I said she hadn't lived with me in a year and a half, nor can she give him permission to steal my guns. And he goes, I gave all that to the sheriff's office, and he goes, well, then you need to give that, or need to talk to the sheriff's office, and you need to get the hell out of my office. With no provocation at all. It just started yelling at me. And so I said, look, I'm a taxpaying citizen. I'm a victim in this. I'm up here to just find out why 4 felony guns were, charges were put on a guy that stole them out of my home. And by the way, my daughter did give him a statement which totally was opposite. Said she had no idea he took them and didn't give him permission. Not that it mattered, but she did give him that statement. But anyway, why that was knocked down to a misdemeanor theft. And that's what's wrong with this country. That's why these idiots keep going out killing people, because the DAs and them have them and they keep turning them loose. And then when they freak out and kill somebody with these guns they've stolen, they want to blame it on the gun. Well, it's the DA's fault. It's Schuyler Marvin's fault for letting him walk with a misdemeanor theft, as if you stole a screwdriver out of Walmart. So anyway, but I didn't get upset. I just asked him. He told me that, and I said, so now you're not even prosecuting it, is that right? And he goes, yeah. But he says, yeah, you need to just talk to the sheriff and get the hell out of my office. So I said, so I'm a taxpaying citizen. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm up here to find out, about my case and talk to the caseworker. I'm waiting here patiently for her. She's already been called, knows I'm here. You come out, kick me out, and tell me I got to leave a public building because you don't like me? Is that what I'm understanding? And he goes, yes, that's what I'm telling you. You need to get the hell out of my office. Schuyler Marvin lost his temper, lost his cool. He's supposed to be our DA. I mean, is he a defense attorney or is he a prosecutor? The people of this town need to wake up. Schuyler Marvin is out for himself. He thinks because he's the DA that he's above everybody and everybody else is stupid. And whatever he lays out, that's what everybody's got to swallow. Well, not me. I'm not intimidated by Schuyler Marvin. I'm not scared of Schuyler Marvin. He knows where I work. He knows my shop. He knows where I'm at, knows where I live. But I will not be intimidated by his office or Lane Pittard or anybody else. This guy broke in my home and stole 4 firearms, and he's going to walk on a misdemeanor. And when he breaks into somebody's house and kills them or steals their stuff, I'm going to tell you right now, you can blame Schuyler Marvin. And here's the biggest deal. If he's got exoneration for this guy, for my daughter or anybody as to why he did this, I encourage anyone, the press, anybody, prove me wrong. Ask Schuyler Marvin to prove it, to show it. Just show it to somebody. Show it to the news, anybody. Say, this is why we let him go. Ask him why and make him show it. Because he can't. I don't know what else to say about it. They do what they want and get away with it. Then the article in the Inquisitor about me, and the Benton officer portraits. He's in there kissing ass to Schuyler, going to be a big man, and telling me when Schuyler yelled at me and cursed at me, come on, let's go. Well, first off, he told the news, told everybody else, well, I'm friends with his dad. He's not friends with my daddy. He said I did that to keep him out of trouble. Well, I wasn't doing anything. He did it to kiss ass to Schuyler. Well, he had no right to ask me to leave no more than Schuyler did in a public building when I was doing nothing. I filed a complaint on the Benton police. Pilkington, the chief police, does a half-ass investigation, calls up and says, well, he didn't do anything wrong. He was trying to keep Randy out of trouble. Well, the first statement he gave was that, he was friends with my father, so he wanted me to get out of there before it got heated. Now it's that I was in there raising hell. Well, here's the fact. Schuyler Marvin nor Pilkington liked me. Had I broken the law, they wouldn't have asked me to leave. They would have arrested me. Okay? Neither one had the right to ask me to leave. Pilkington is such a kiss ass and following Schuyler Marvin, and Schuyler Marvin stops real quick, they'll be surgically removing Pilkington's head from his ass. And everybody's eating this up because he's a DA. What does DA stand for? Dumbass? I mean, he is picking and choosing felony crimes to let off with a misdemeanor and let walk for the rest of the public to have to deal with at a later time. He just let this guy off of 2 felony charges of beating up a pregnant, 7.5-month pregnant woman with a child. Was charged with both of them, the child and her, and was charged and picked up by the federal marshal's office. Schuyler let him go on those 2 with a disturbing the peace. So all the women out there, that's what Schuyler Marvin believes, that the punishment for beating up a woman, much less a pregnant woman, the charge on that is disturbing the peace. That's what he thinks of our women. That's how minor it is. Same thing as if you're yelling out loud in a parking lot and disturbing somebody's peace. If he beats up a pregnant woman, or woman period, your husband does, he's going to get charged with disturbing the peace. He doesn't care that the guy beats you up. He just doesn't want you to disturb everybody else. And this is wrong. Our DA needs to be gone. The public needs to realize what he's doing. And if they think that I'm wrong and Schuyler's not covering up, then they need to call him. Ask him, say, well, look, this guy's wrong. We want proof. Just show us where this guy's wrong. Show us where he had exoneration. Why you let him go with a misdemeanor on these 4 felony charges? Why did you give him a misdemeanor disturbing the peace on 2 domestic violence beating up a woman that's pregnant? Ask Schuyler Marvin these questions. He is our DA. He's an elected official, and he's supposed to do his job. I want people other than me to ask him, why is he doing it in this direction? Does he want to be a defense attorney? Does he want to let these criminals out? What is he doing? What are we paying him for? Other than that, I don't know. And as far as Pilkington and the chief of police, of course he's going to back him up. There's one other thing. No matter what their story is, there is also tapes and video in the DA's office and in the hall. Everything I've said is true. I'm not asking anyone to believe me or Pilkington or the police officer that kicked me out and escorted me out, or Schuyler, that are teaming up on their stories. They are video and audio taped in the hall and DA's. If Schuyler is telling the truth and the police officer is telling the truth, air the tape. Show it to someone. Make me look like a fool. They will not do it, I'll tell you, because they are lying. And the tape is there.